All right, so let's get to it. Today, you get a check engine light. So the first thing that I generally do when I get a check engine light is I check for my codes. I get a 1259. What is a 1259 and a 2002 Honda Accord? So let's talk about the most common things that would give you a 1259 and a 2002 Honda Accord. Number one is going to be dirty engine oil. First thing is check your oil, see how clean it is or how dirty it is. Then you're going to check to see if it's between the add line or the full line. If it's not in between one of those, you definitely need to get it towards the full line. This would indicate that you have low engine oil, so a top off might be able to correct this fault. The final most common reason that you might be getting a 1259 is an engine oil filter. If you have a filter that's not OEM, might not actually be as good as the OEM one, I recommend getting the Honda OEM filter. So without any further ado, the best thing that you can do for this check engine light is change your oil. Yep, it looks raunchy. It's about due. I'll just let it drain there for a little while. So for my vehicles, I really never cheap out when it comes down to the oil filter. So I go to the dealer and get Honda genuine like parts. Never ever cheap out on your oil filter, because you don't know what you get from a third party. So for this one is the 15400-PLM-802. I'm pretty sure when you go over there, they're like, oh yeah, you want an A02. Comes with a rear crush washer. Every time you buy theirs, they give you the rear crush washer. Replace it, don't let it seep out, because it's very dumb that you just cheap out also on your crush washers, or you never do a crush washer because you're always going aftermarket. Any OEM filters, they always give you the crush washers, because they always do the crush washers. They don't want you to lose oil and replace an engine for something so basic. So go the extra mile, get the OEM filter, and get your crush washer. My oil is done draining. I'm gonna replace the filter, crush washer, and button it all up back together. All right. So freshening filter. Okay, take them out, put them back in, tighten it up, new crush washer, car down, run it, and send it. So for me, it was a no-brainer to actually just check the engine oil. So I checked it. It's the easiest thing to do. I saw that my engine oil was really dirty, so I definitely went ahead and changed the oil. By changing the oil, I went ahead and took out the filter, put in a new filter, put in fresh oil, and topped it off to the correct amount. And there, that 1259 is gone. So if you have a 1259, I suggest you start with the basic, the most common, and the easiest. I hope this video was helpful.